Hello, students. Have you ever wondered how plants grow so tall and strong or how they can stand firm against the wind? It's all thanks to the tissues inside the plant. Just like how our body has muscles, bones, and organs, plants have specialized tissues that perform distinct tasks. Today, we are diving into the world of plant tissues, those essential building blocks that keep plants alive and thriving. Plants have two main types of tissues: meristematic and permanent tissues. Meristematic tissue is responsible for growth, while permanent tissue carries out important functions like support, transport, and storage. Think of meristematic tissue as the factory workers producing the building blocks for the plant, while permanent tissue acts like the specialized workers using those blocks to get the plant functioning smoothly. Now, let's look at meristematic tissue, the engine that powers plant growth. Imagine a tiny seed growing into a massive tree. The secret behind this growth lies in meristematic tissue. It's found at the tips of roots, stems, and branches where new cells are constantly being produced. These cells are small, cube-shaped, and have large nuclei, which means they are always ready to divide and grow. Meristematic cells divide through mitosis, creating new cells that allow the plant to grow taller, wider, and deeper into the soil. This process takes place in the apical meristem, tip of roots and stems, and the lateral meristem, which helps increase the diameter. Isn't it fascinating how just a few cells can turn into the complex, towering tree we see in nature? Now let's look at permanent tissues, the specialized workers of a plant. Think of a factory where every worker has a fixed role. Some handle storage, others handle transport, and some provide strength. Plants follow the same strategy. Permanent tissues are formed when meristematic cells stop dividing and take on specific duties. There are three main types. Parenchyma cells act like storage units, keeping food and water ready for the plant. Collenchyma cells provide flexible support, especially in young stems, helping them stay upright but still bend with the wind. And sclerenchyma cells form the tough, rigid framework with thickened walls, giving plants real strength, like the hard shell of a nut. Together, these permanent tissues keep the plant stable, nourished, and protected, each contributing in its own way to the plant's survival. Now, let's talk about the vascular tissue, the plant's transport system. Imagine highways that carry goods across the country. That's what vascular tissue does for plants. It's made up of xylem and phloem, two types of tissue that transport water, minerals, and food throughout the plant. Xylem is responsible for carrying water and minerals from the roots to the leaves, where photosynthesis takes place. It consists of dead cells that form long tubes. On the other hand, phloem transports the sugars and food made in the leaves to other parts of the plant. It consists of living cells working together to distribute food throughout. Together, these tissues keep the plant nourished and hydrated, just like how your blood vessels carry oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body. Let's now focus on sclerenchyma, a tissue that adds strength and support to the plant. Imagine the hard shell of a nut. Inside that shell is sclerenchyma. These cells have thick, lignified walls and are dead at maturity, but they help provide the plant with toughness and rigidity. You can find sclerenchyma in areas like seed coats and the veins of leaves, where they protect and support the plant from the outside. These cells act like the backbone of the plant, providing the necessary support to keep it upright and resistant to environmental stresses. Isn't it amazing how plants use such specialized cells to strengthen themselves? So, to wrap things up, we've learned that plant tissues are much more than just a collection of cells. They're the key to everything that makes plants grow, survive, and thrive. From meristematic tissue, which allows growth, to permanent tissues that provide function and support, every tissue has a vital role to play. Think of it this way: Just like a company needs workers in different departments, plants need different tissues to carry out their functions. Every time you see a tree growing or a flower blooming, remember that these incredible tissues are working behind the scenes, ensuring the plant's survival and growth. I hope this session gave you a deeper appreciation for how plants are like living factories, with different tissues working together to make them the amazing organisms they are. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the living world around you. Biology truly is the science of life in all its complexity and beauty.